Good morning, student. Today my topic is a non-nutritive component of diet. This is a topic in the chapter number 2, Sports and Nutrition. So let's start. What is the non-nutritive component of diet? Non-nutritive component of diet are those components that do not provide energy or calories. Roughage or fiber, water, color, flavors, fiber, pesticide, residues, etc. are among 10 of thousands of non-resistance, non-nutritive component of diet or food. As a matter of fact, there are a lot of non-nutritive components of diet that can be identified easily. However, there are also many non-nutritive components of diet. That have been discovered recently. There may be thousands of phytocalcium which can both help us or harm us. Some of them are considered to check the cancer initiators or promoters in the body. The explanations of non-nutritive component of diet is given. Number 1, fiber, roughage, water, color component, flavor component, plant components. In the components, there are no nutritions. Only these are non-nutritive components. There are no fibers, there are no minerals, there are no vitamins, there are no protein, there are no fat, only flavor, color and plant. Number 1 is the fiber. Fiber is the roughage. What is the fiber? A very important question for the exam. The fiber has no nutrient value. Hence, it is included in the non-nutritive components of diet. It is the undigested part of the food, or it can be said that it cannot be digested by the human intestine tract. It consists of water and improves intestinal functions by adding bulk to food. It is to satisfy the appetite. It helps to correct the disorder of large intestine. It prevents constipations. Roughage or fiber can be divided into the categories soluble and insoluble fiber. Soluble fiber can dissolve in the water, wherein insoluble fiber cannot. The soluble fiber reduces blood sugar fluctuations and lower cholesterol. Insoluble fiber cannot. The soluble fiber reduce blood sugar fluctuation and lower cholesterol. Insoluble fiber is a good stool softener. Usually 30 grams of fiber is recommended for an adult per day. Both types or roughage are equally significant for human being. Fiber is helpful in decreasing the risk of heart disease and in preventing certain type of cancer. Source of fibers. Where the fiber whose fruit, whole wheat, fresh food, roots, vegetable, oat, connective tissues of meat and fish are very good sources of roughage fiber. Number 2, water. What is the water? But water is the non-nutritive component. It is a non-nutritive component. There are in the no protein, vitamins, fat, and many components. So what is the water? Like the non-nutritive. Water is also an essential component of diet. Even blood compresses 90 degrees of water. Water in the blood help in the transportation of the nutrient to various cells of body. Water is also significant in the excretions of waste product from body. It also regulates the body temperatures. Our body loses approximately 2% of our body weight as water per day. We recover this loss of the water by drinking water and by intake of food substance. Water also functions as a lubricant, keep the skin moist and protects. The body from shock generally about 20% of water intake comes from the food and remaining intake comes from drinking water. It is excreted from the body in various forms such as the urine, feces, sweat and water vapor in the exhale breath. This is a water explanations. Number third, this is not non-nutritive component is the color. Color is a non-nutritive component with the water and fibers. Color like that, the color in the apple color, orange color. Orange is the yellow type of orange. Apple is the red. So in the color of the red and orange, this is the color components of the food. Explanation with the color component with or diet is the made more appetizing and the attractive by the wide reflections of color made possible through pigments. Natural pigments are found in the fruit and vegetable. The color is derived from animal product and green are less bright. There are the various colors derived from the fruit, derived from the food and vegetable such as red, orange, yellow, green, blue and cream. Red color is a cherry, apple. Orange is a color with the orange and yellow, papaya, orange, apricot, like that. Green is the green vegetables, blue and cream is many types of the food derived from the fruits. So next, number 4, flavor components. Flavor component come from the pineapple flavor, apple flavor, orange flavor, guava flavor. These are flavor components. Flavor are the derived from both nutritive and the non-nutritive component of the food. Sometimes it become very difficult to know the source of the specific flavor, and acidic food provide sour taste, while and the alkaline and the provided at bitter taste. Plant components. Number 5. In the addition to the color component and the flavor component, there are the some plant which contain other non-nutritive substance. When these substances are ingested, they may have the beneficial or harmful effect. There are many components that inhibit cancer. There are also a number of harmful substances in the plant which have harmful except in the indigested in excess. Caffeine is the one such example. It is the taken and excess quality. Then it may increase heart rate, secretions of the stomach acid, lead to excessive urinations. So this topic is a non-nutritive component is the complete. So my 50% topic in this lesson to complete the last, there is a nutritive and the non-nutritive component of a diet. So today I completed the non-nutritive components. So very important for the exam, and many tests the non-nutritive and nutritive. Sometime will come the question, what is the nutritive components? And sometimes come the questions, what is the non-nutritive component? So non-nutritive component is the water, fibers, color component, flavor component, plant component. And non-nutritive component is the protein, carbohydrate, fat, vitamins, minerals, and some very important. So you will learn this chapter, non-nutritive and nutritive. So very important for the exam, and some questions are discussed with you like that. The enlist the non-nutritive component of the diet. Very important question. Enlist the non-nutritive component of the diet. Explain about any two component of diet. First, you write down and list the non-nutritive component of diet. There are 3 marks questions. In the 3 marks questions, so you write down the first non-nutritive component: water, fiber, color component, plant component, and flavor component. First you write down, and after then you write only 2, like that: the color component, plant component, fiber component, and the water. You write down only 2. When the question will come, but question is come in the 5 marks, what is the non-nutritive component? Write down all components and explain, discuss. So you write whole part of the components. Only 5 and 5, and write down the non-nutritive component definition. So next, one question is very important. What do you mean by the water soluble vitamins? Write down what is the water soluble vitamins and explain about in the brief. And sometime will come discuss how 5 major components of diet can enhance the performance of the sports person. So write down with the sports person performance. Suppose ki there are the cricketers. So what is the diet? What are the 5 major components for the sport person? If any wrestler athlete, sport person, badminton sport person, long tennis sport person, so write down the 5 best components and write down with the athlete, with the sport person. So this question is very important. The topic is very important, the nutritive and non-nutritive. So thank you very much, student. Whatever complete. And next, the next class is I will read the BMI. What is the BMI? Body mass index, weight training, and what is the definition of BMI and what is the formula. Okay, thank you very much and goodbye and good day.